Hello Aquarius, welcome to Light Guided. Welcome to Light Guided. This is Lisa. I'm going to do your monthly energy reading for soul growth and healing. I hope these messages find you well. Messages here are definitely general, so feel free to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. You're also welcome to connect with us through lightguided.com in the link below. At our website, we offer personal readings as well as intuitive counseling and distance energy healing services. And what else? If you like the overall style and feel of the messages that we're offering here, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And definitely leave us a comment. We love hearing from you. So with that, let's look at your messages for the month of September. And I'm going to set the tone of the reading with a gemstone card. Give me just a moment to tune into your energies. I feel like for some of you in the month of September, there's the words heavy lift came forward. So for some of you, maybe dealing with something that requires a heavy lift or feels like a heavy lift. And one of the cards that revealed itself is the shadow. It did not come out, it just sort of turned over in the deck. So let's see here. Gemstone for Aquarius. Thank you. We have a couple of gemstones here for you. Ooh, beautiful. We have the stone of sunstone, empowerment, the energy of empowerment. And we also have aquamarine, which is the energy of communication. I don't know a lot about astrology, but I feel like aquamarine might, is that a birthstone? No, I guess for Aquarius, it's amethyst, right? Yeah. So let me read about these. This will set the energy for the reading. I laugh. They're in alphabetical order, but still somehow I can't always find them in the book. Okay, aquamarine, communication. This is related to the heart and throat chakras. And this stone has the meaning of facilitating clear communication, speaking truth from the heart, supporting self-expression. It assists in connecting to and expressing your own wisdom and knowledge. I feel like that's a very important message for some of you hearing that. It also soothes and calms emotions. Let's look at sunstone. I'm not very familiar with sunstone. I like it though. Sunstone, the energy of empowerment. So this is related to the solar plexus chakra. And the energies here are around connecting to the energy of divine source of all things. Wow. Awakens self-empowerment, creating strength and courage, enhances leadership qualities and the ability to listen to your higher guidance, dissolves frustration in your life, activates the cycle of rebirth, and facilitates transformation. Wow. Very, very powerful energies. I'll be really curious to see what other messages come forward here for you. All right, Aquarius, we're going to look at the recent past. You know, what energies are you emerging from that are really supporting you and leading into the energies coming forward for you in the month of September? So let's look where you're coming from. What are you emerging from? Current energies. We have the current energy of rest and rejuvenation. This is a number 19 card. When reduced is the number 10, which is the end of a cycle. For some of you, this may be about ending a time that was not very restful, a time that was kind of busy and intense. There's going to be a tie into these messages around empowerment and communication, but I feel like that's going to come up later in the reading. Yeah, so I'm hearing that you're emerging from this time of kind of intensity, and we'll see how that supports you moving into the new energy. I'm just checking in to see if there are more messages here. I feel like there's more messages, but they're going to come out in the rest of the reading. So let us continue forward, Aquarius. So now we're going to look at what are the current energies. And as I look at these current energies, I'm going to look at what's happening at the subconscious level, what's happening at the conscious level, and also at the higher conscious level. So energies that you're moving into, the current energies for September. Owl Spirit, you see clearly now. So some of you, there may be situations that are occurring or have occurred that that left you in a space of feeling a lack of clarity. And I'm also hearing whatever that situation is, for those of you that this resonates with, you felt disempowered, and there may be communication that needs to come forward to resolve a situation. That's a message for some of you because it feels very, very specific. But in general, you are coming into an energy of clarity, moving away or out of this energy of having been really busy and maybe toiling, maybe, you know, having some heaviness in the energy prior. Now you're stepping into this clarity. And we also have the energy of Horse Spirit. Freedom is yours. So not only can you see clearly, but freedom is yours. You know, for some of you, you may be separating from a situation. You may be leaving behind something that no longer serves you. And that could be a relationship. It could be a work situation. It could be a belief or a pattern, a way of being in the world. The energy does come across here for many of you, something in the physical world, leaving a situation, could be ending a relationship, ending a friendship. Through that change, through the end of whatever that is for you, you will gain more clarity and you will have a greater sense of freedom moving forward, a greater feeling of freedom moving forward. So let's look at the subconscious level. What's happening for you? What's happening at the subconscious level? Thank you. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Two more, please. Okay. Pick those up from the floor. There's quite a large number of cards flying on the floor. Give me two more cards, Spirit, please. Two more cards. What's happening for Aquarius at the subconscious level? Thank you. Beautiful energies here, Aquarius. At the subconscious level, you are really trying to understand how things fit into your life purpose, and or what your life purpose is. And it may be for some of you where this energy resonates, that you've had to leave behind something that does not fit into this life purpose. It does not fit into your vision of that. You are fully in this awareness of manifestation. So the energy of manifestation, and recognizing that by clearing the path, by removing things that no longer serve you, you are creating more energy and space for this manifestation. And finally, we have the energy of love. I feel like this is an energy, the love of self, moving down this pathway because you love yourself and you're honoring yourself. This is also about expanding your sense of compassion for other people. Most strongly, I get that whatever decisions that you had maybe made, or this energy that you're transitioning out of, is really connected to this energy of loving the self. This is really about taking care of you in a very deep way, and For some of you, there may be a love relationship. We'll look at what the other messages are here for you. But this is, I'm also getting like, this is love of the journey, love of the purpose, love of this ability to manifest. There's like this, just this sense of awe, like a sense of wonder and gratitude in this energy of freedom that you're moving into in this month of September. Let's look at the conscious level. What's happening at the conscious level? At the conscious level, some of you may be working on energies around your career. Let me get 2 additional cards, please. Thank you. Yeah. My attention's being called here to this life purpose and career both having trees. The career, what it's kind of feeling like to me is that for some of you, you may be stepping away from a career that no longer serves you. And what my attention is being called to is how this tree, even though it's surrounded by spirit, it's lost branches. It doesn't look like it has a lot of life to it, but the life purpose is just beaming with life. I mean, look at it's robust. There's like leaves, it's lush, it's fully alive, it's fully energized. Whereas this card less so. And so what I'm getting from this energy is, for some of you, you may be moving out of a career that you've been in for some time and moving into this new energy of life purpose, whatever that means to you. For some of you, that might mean some concern about finances and whether or not you can be successful by stepping away from this career, something that you know well, that you can do in your sleep, and moving into this new energy of really where you're expanding yourself. You're just expanding yourself energetically. You're expanding into this beautiful energy of love. And it's like light and soul, just lighting up your heart and soul. We have the energy of dreams. So again, perhaps for some of you, moving away from a career that no longer serves you or a relationship that no longer serves you, opening up into this possibility of something much bigger, following your dreams. For some of you, you might actually be having dreams about what you want to manifest in your life, having dreams about what's next. And those dreams, that spirit talking to you through your dreams, helping you to clarify what this mission work, or life purpose could be for you if you're not already clear on that. It's kind of half and half. I get that some of you are pretty clear on what your life purpose or your mission work is, and you're beginning to open up to that. And for others of you, you're not quite sure, and you're trying to understand and look for what that means to you and manifest some kind of answer about what is my life purpose? What am I here to do? And finally, we have the energy of trust. I feel like this circumstance for you, again, whatever it is for you specifically, I feel like it's bringing up a lot of energy for you around trust, meaning, can I trust this situation? Can I trust spirit? Can I trust myself? And there's some anxiety about that for some of you, not quite being sure if you can trust spirit or not, if you can trust the journey or not, if you open up and you move in this new direction as you let go of the past, is the future going to support you? And I want to pull some clarifiers on this. What more can we know about this energy of trust? Wow. We have the energy of temperance and the energy of 7 of Wands. What I get from this is that yes, you can trust yourself. You can absolutely trust yourself, trust your vision, trust your clarity, trust the process. Some of you may be struggling with trusting because it's possible that you have people around you that are questioning you, that might be like, are you sure that's what you want to do? Are you sure that's the right decision? And you're having to guard and defend yourself against some of that, which could, it kind of throws you off, right? It kind of makes you feel like you're not sure. But the Seven of Wands is really about going inward and really listening to your gut, really listening to your own voice. It's perfectly fine to hear out what other people have to say, but it needs to be on your terms in this situation, not unsolicited advice. If you're getting unsolicited advice, you might want to move on from that situation. I'm also getting the energy of Temperance here, which is, yeah, Spirit has your back. This is all about evolving your relationship with Spirit as well. So as you step into this and you learn to trust this journey more, it's going to even further empower you for the next layers to come. It's going to further support you because you'll know that you can rely on yourself, and you know that you can rely on Spirit to support you moving forward. We're going to take a look at the higher conscious level here. What's happening at the higher conscious level? And this is like your higher self. This is like at that intuitive level where you kind of have a sense, but you're not always quite sure, or you're not quite sure yet. So let's see what messages are here at the higher conscious level. Two more cards, please. I'm hearing there's one more card here for you. Okay. 1 second. Let me pull this last card. Thank you. So at the higher conscious level, this is the energy of courage. Whatever you're going through is going to take a lot of courage. It's going to require a lot of courage. And it may be bringing up the energy of grief, having to let go, moving through that transition, that transformation. I love this card, the energy of good luck. This could be that for some of you, you're sort of waiting for a sign. You're waiting for a good luck sign before you make any decisions or before you allow yourself to trust. You're waiting for a sign from Spirit. But you're also recognizing on some level that moving in this direction is opening you up to a new level of creativity, a new level of, this is the energy of fertilities, but the energy is like, I'm hearing, yes, self-expression. So all of this is connected to your ability to move into full self-expression, being able to communicate your ideas, being able to communicate who you are, being able to be authentic in that communication, feeling empowered in that energy. And there's something else here. I'm going to pull a clarifier because there's another message that wants to come forward here. What more can we know about fertility? Take these. Yeah. So related to this energy of fertility, again, where you've been in an energy of indecision, kind of holding yourself up, daydreaming, looking ahead, but not quite sure where you're going. You are tapping now into the energy of intuition, into Spirit, allowing that energy to move you forward. So this is, you know, like I said, some of you might be looking for a sign, like, oh, how do I know if I'm making the right decision? You know, you already know. And it's moving you straight into victory. It's moving you straight into that beautiful energy of freedom and victory. Lovely. let's look at what energies need to be healed in the month of September. What energies need to be healed in the month of September? We have a flipper. We have the energy of guilt. Let's see if that comes back out. Energies need to be healed. Thank you. Ooh, the energy of change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So again, that letting go of the past, letting go of whatever this situation was, this belief, this person, this situation that allowed you to feel diminished or stuck or unsure about who you are. Recognizing that by releasing that, by letting it go, by walking away, by changing your relationship to whatever that thing is, you are opening up this new energy that allows for all this other beautiful stuff to come forward. And yes, it's going to take some courage. And we'll look at the outcome here as well to see what this is for you. But overall, the energy is really lovely. Not easy. It's not easy energy necessarily, but it's very lovely. And let's look at what needs to be sustained. Spirit, what needs to be sustained in the month of September for Aquarius? Thank you. Honesty. I'm chuckling because this card flipped over in the deck and then it actually also came out. So that's always affirming. What needs to be sustained is the energy of honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it for myself. So this is about allowing yourself to recognize what is serving you versus what is no longer serving you. Being honest with yourself. Being honest with yourself, and yeah, that's what I'm hearing there. And let's look at what needs to be started, what action needs to be taken or begun. We have a flipper. We have the energy of courage flipped upside down in the deck. I'm going to leave that out because it's reinforcing this, which is, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. And what needs to be started, what action needs to happen is to acknowledge your fear, but replace it with the insight of awareness. So if you're having fears coming up around this situation, whatever this is for you, allow that fear to be replaced with your insight and awareness. It feels like this kind of energy, this Ace of Wands energy. All right, let's take a look at the outcome here for you. What's the outcome going to be? What's the outcome here for Aquarius? Oh, so beautiful. Come on. You can't make this stuff up. The outcome is you have an increase in your confidence. You have a healing that's going to happen around this part of your experience. So where you have lacked confidence in the past, where you have held back in the past, you're going to experience a healing in this month of September that's going to bring you into that confidence. And it's partly through exercising your courage. By allowing yourself to have courage is what's going to generate this sense of confidence for you. And happiness, look, come on, beautiful, joy, joy. The happiness of just recognizing your strength and celebrating yourself and achieving the goals that you set out to achieve. Freeing yourself from situations that just hold you back and no longer serve you. And you will always have that power inside of you. After this experience, after this time, you will always have that inside of you. For anything that comes up in the future, you will know that you can move forward with courage. You can have confidence, and you can achieve happiness in any situation. And finally, we have the energy of answers. Spirit is here with you. Spirit is on your side. Spirit is helping you with this. You are getting all kinds of messages from Spirit, whether you're conscious of that or not. It's showing up everywhere. So you're looking for this sign from Spirit. it may be that you need to adjust how you're looking at that sign. That maybe there are other ways that Spirit is communicating with you. So this is a energy of pay attention. Spirit is communicating with you. And just because, you know, be mindful again that the messages may not be coming through the way that you would normally recognize them. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, my dears, I'm going to read you a card from the Prophet Khalil Gibran. I've been sharing these cards with the different readings, and I know they're kind of deep and they're kind of esoteric, but I really, really like them. So I'm using them in this month's reading, in this month's spread. And I will read the definition to you, but let me pull a card for you for September. Thank you. Wow. This is the energy that says, it's the energy of pain. And it says, accept the seasons of your heart. And I will read that poem to you. Accept the seasons of your heart. Your pain is the breaking of the shell that encloses your understanding. Even as the stone of the fruit must break, that its heart may stand in the sun, you must know pain. And could you keep your heart in wonder at the daily miracles of your life? Your pain would not seem less wondrous than your joy. And you would accept this season of your heart, even as you have always accepted the seasons that pass over your fields. That is such a beautiful message. And it's, to me, that just reads as confirmation that that you're on the right track, but also that Spirit has your back. And embrace all of it. Embrace all of it. The journey is such an important part of this time. It's not just about where we get to, but it's about, you know, and I know that's sort of cliche, you know, it's all about the journey, but it really is. There is nothing else. There is nothing but the journey. The journey is the only thing we can really count on, because that's the only thing that's consistent. Everything in the journey changes. Every outcome changes. Every place we arrive changes. Our goals change. Our dreams change. People change. Situations change. But the journey is the journey. So I'm going to pull a heart and soul message for you as well. Thank you. Oh, that's lovely. This looks like a very much a soulmate energy to me, a soulmate card. I'm noticing on this card, the feminine figure in this image has, there's a name for that. I don't know what it's called, but this spiritual eye here. And I'm noticing that in the Ace of Wands as well. Beautiful. If you want to experience a deeper level of love in your relationship, you must both consciously and willingly surrender to one another. Feel and honor the sacred within each other. Be vulnerable and give yourself up to love each and every moment. In doing so, you will unite in love and you will feel alive, reborn, and each breath. One loving thought can create a world of infinite love. This is a powerful message. And for those of you, this may relate to partnership for some of you, but the whole reading was not about partnership. What I'm getting is that if you replace some of the words here, you could say that you're coming into consciousness, willingness, and surrender to the situation. And if you honor that, the sacred in the situation, and you're vulnerable to that, that it will enliven you and help you feel reborn. So whether that's a love situation for you or whether it's this situation resonates, I feel like that's an important message. It's about allowing yourself to be in the journey, as I said. And I have one final soul message for you. Where am I called to use my voice right now? We have that communication card. Where am I called to use my voice right now? You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Wow. Be brave and speak your truth. All right, beautiful friends. It's always a pleasure, and I wish you well until we connect again in October, and much love to you. Thank you.